I want to play a quick game. Now, I think this will be quick. Quick game of stay or go for the Carolina Hurricanes. Speaking of coach, players, who stays, who goes. I have 4 undrafted. I keep calling them undrafted free agents. Unrestricted free agents. Not UDFAs. UFAs. In front of me, and we'll decide right now if they're going to be back next year. First up, Jack Roslovic.
No.
I think he's gone.
Yeah. He was brought in to fill a roster spot this year.
And I think there's other teams that may see his stats and be willing to spend a little bit more on him than I think the Canes would, having seen everything the entire game. Maybe not the most consistent scorer, but served his role. Got a Rolex off Mikko. So,
yeah.
Hey, wear that with pride. Eric Robinson, stay or go, Dennis? I'll tell you this. I put this same question to Twitter on Friday. Of the 5 names I'm going to read you in total, Robinson was by far the most people said he should come back.
I can 100% see why you would bring him back, but I'm looking at the Canes roster going into next year, and I got a lot of middle 6 wingers, and I can be pretty set with 4th-line wingers is already the way my roster is constructed, so probably not. The one thing that you lose him with is penalty killing. That's something that you will lose with him, in that he did play all 82 games and every single post game. The only Cane that did that this year, that played every single game, including postseason. So it's a little bit of a loss, but it's one that you can take. I could see him not coming back.
I think it's a let him go test the market if he comes back and is willing to take cheap. And if other things that you're trying to do maybe don't happen, you can always come back to each other. It's like a really healthy separation where you're like, we'll stay friends, and who knows, maybe if in 4 months we come back and we realize we were meant for each other, we'll be good.
Robinson did say, because he and his significant other, they just had a child.
Okay. Congratulations to the Robinsons.
So one thing that he's looking for, not particularly dollars, but is looking for term.
Long commitment.
So looking for term on a contract is an important thing to him. I don't know if Carolina is going to be willing to give him something with term.
Having heard that, yeah, I think he's gone. Brent Burns.
In a world, I could see him coming back.
Give me the ramifications. How do we get there?
I think if it is in a situation where he's playing on a third pair, and you're quarterback in a power play unit, and you're not asked to play top pair minutes alongside Slavin, I could see it.
I'm with you.
I could see it, but I don't think so. I don't think they should bring him back, in all honesty.
This might sound mean, and I'm a big fan of Brent Burns, okay? And I think he played really well in the postseason. I would be willing to bring him back if, like, super honest conversation, you're third pair. Don't get any illusions of, like, a weekend you're going to say, like, me and Slavin did play pretty well. Like, you're third pair, and this is going to be gross, and this is going to be mean, and I'm not going to feel nice doing it. You're not playing the second game of the year. Because I don't want to get to a point where the streak is just, we have to. Like, part of our agreement is I'm not prioritizing the streak over anything, right? If I think my 41-year-old defenseman needs a break, I'm giving him the day off, and I'm not worrying about it. So we're going to break the streak just so we're not precious about it moving forward. And if you want to go keep going with the Ironman streak, that's your right. I bet you San Jose would love to have you for a retirement tour for a year or two. I would suggest you go do that. But I do think he can bring something as a third pair defenseman. And as you mentioned, the power play and experience and leadership, and he's good to have young guys over for dinner. Like, he's good for showing them how to be pros. He's good on all that.
He's great in the locker room. He has a great relationship with Rod.
And the loyalty from Rod to him is great, but I would need to, establish some ground rules during the contract. Last UFA to talk about today, Dmitry Orlov.
Yeah, I see him going.
Yeah, I think he's going. I think he... Sometimes it happens with, the high-price free agents, and he was, when he was signed, a high-price free agent, where it's just, hey, we got 2 years of a commitment to each other. There's an end date, right? It's like a temp hire, right? It's like, all right, we're going to hire you on an 18-month contract. We're going to bring you in. We're going to introduce you to some people, but at 18 months, your job will be disintegrated, and, there's no potential for you to stick around. It's not an internship where you're hoping to get a job. It's like a temp job where it will end and you're going to go somewhere else. That's not to mention that's not to say there weren't any good memories or anything, but it's just like what you can do for each other is moving on. I also think could get crowded in that defensive pairing kind of section.
Real easily.
Last one, this is the bonus. It's not a UFA, but everybody's talking about it. Jesperi Kotkaniemi.
Yeah. I don't see him coming back.
The bonus question is, what's the mechanism to get him out of town?
Trade.
What kind? Like, what are you bringing back? Anything of substance? Is he paired with a bunch of other stuff? Him plus 2 picks to bring back a big fish, a small fish? Are you having to package a second just to get somebody to take him?
I think the way you look at it with him is that he might be the equivalent of what Jack Drury was with the Martin Necas trade for Mikko Rantanen. That might be how it works in terms of, I just need a warm body, because I need to fill a roster spot. You might be able to find a team that needs to get to the cap floor. Hey, you know what? 4.82 for a guy that can play 15 minutes a night? All right. And there's also probably some general manager out there who go like, hey, I really like that guy coming out of the draft. Maybe we can do something with him. He's still only 24.
I usually say first-round picks, but it's darn sure true for top 3 overall picks.
Yeah.
They have 9 lives. There's just people all across the league saying, I can fix him. I think he's traded, and I think he maybe as part of a package so you're not sure like how much of the value is assigned to him. I think his value across the league would surprise some people. I think he's probably run the string out in Carolina, but there's value in his play and in his skill set somewhere.